Hey guys. Wow, that was loud. Hey guys, item user back. Still questing. Still questing. Gotta get that second win so I can get them prizes, yo. Um, so, in case you haven't seen the first two videos, basically what's happened is my quest is to win twice with Druid or Hunter. So I thought, hey, I'll use Hunter. That should be easy and somewhat fast. I have been huntered. Apparently other people have been deciding that Hunter is easy and fast. Oh, Mage. At least it's not Hunter. At least it's not someone who's getting so much draw power off beasts. This is not the best hand for this. I'm just going to throw away the Commander. The Stormpike. Whatever that is. I don't even know what it is. It's a thing that does stuff. We're just going to see what we can do. So, Mage. So, I'm going to talk a bit about things that should help you out when you're playing this game. So, one of the most important things about this game, when you're playing in Arena and Constructed, is you have to play different depending on what you're playing against. So, for example, I had the ability to play my Loot Hoarders there, and I didn't. And the reason I didn't is because Loot Hoarder dies to the Mage hero ability, and the Mage has a large plethora of ways to deal 1 damage. So I'm just avoiding losing the creature for no reason, losing the card for no reason, by just going after the face. See, Arcane Missiles. It's a way that they can, not very reliably, but somewhat easily deal 1 or 2 damage to a creature. I mean, it's RNG, yeah, but it's not like the worst RNG in the world. So what am I going to do here? What I'm going to do here is I'm going to... I don't want to make that good. I'm going to Harvest Golem. And I'm probably not going to need this later. So I'm just going to ding. The reason I use the Harvest Golem there instead of going for Loot Hoarders is because if there's an Arcane Explosion or Arcane Missiles, I don't want to lose my entire field to that. This is Taunt Mage. Goodness. So here is one of those times where I don't... Yeah. Using Battlecry to do damage. Use the damaged Harvest Golem. That way, right now, if they don't want to just use their hero ability, then... Okay, so if they're not using the hero ability, like they're not, and it's just a good move overall. If they decided to use their hero ability, they have a good target in my Golem that they could go after. It just makes things... Give them the options so that they can make the mistake. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So what I'm going to do is I have this guy, and this guy's amazing, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to Freezing Trap. I'm going to throw out my Loot Hoarders and completely ignore my opponent. You shouldn't do this against Mage. I'm doing it because I like the lulls, and I love Freezing Trap. And I really don't like Taunt, and I don't want to lose things. So right now, Arcane Missiles and Arcane Explosion are really good cards against me. And Flame Strike is also live at turn 7. Those are things that you just need to know when you're playing against a Mage. Elven Archer. Boom. Voodoo Doctor. Voodoo Doctor is one of the few ways that Mages can actually heal. Hunter's good against Mage in the fact that the damage that you do to them is basically permanent. I don't really like this play from my opponent, because I could have just as easily set an Explosive Trap. And if it was Explosive Trap, then the Voodoo Doctor and the Elven Archer die immediately. For no reason. And see, there we go. It's going to go back to his hand. It's now going to cost him 8 to cast that. Gets a big ton off the board. Now I can actually do some stuff. That's actually a pretty good card right now. I'm going to save it. I don't mind losing some stuff. I'm going to absorb that. And then I'm going to put my own Lord of the Arena. Okay, the reason I'm doing that is I'm hoping that they have a polymorph, and I want them to polymorph my Lord of the Arena. It's bad for me, yeah, but at the same time, it means they can't cast their 8-cost Lord of the Arena right here. And I don't want them to do that, because I really can't get around that taunt right now. I'm wanting them to not put stuff on the board, because I have a really aggressive... And there it is. Oh, the second Lord of the Arena. So basically, what I'm trying to do right now is I don't want them to... Like I was saying, I just don't want them to have stuff on the board. I have a really aggressive deck, and when stuff's on the board, it's bad for me. I'll go ahead and just trade... Let's see what this hits. Good. Good, good. Lets me trade much more favorably. Doop. And then Swamp Ooze, hit and hit. Sometimes praying to the RNG gods is great, and sometimes it will screw you over. That's one of those, no matter what happened, it was going to end up being a good trade for me. It just so happens that that was the only way I was going to keep my Lord of the Arena through the trading process. Polymorph. See? Cannot cast this Lord of the Arena right here. That's good. So the follow-ups after a polymorph are nowhere near as powerful. You see, I can just deal with that by playing my Storm Pike. And I can do 4 to the 6 to the face. Is this a beast? That is a beast. I don't know why I just did that. Tempting. I don't want to be Flame Strike fodder. This is 5 draws. I want 5 draws. 6 mana for 5 cards plus 4 itty bitty creatures. Come on, use the storm. Come on, use this guy. Yes. See, it costs 8, so all the best moves probably just to hit that. Good move on their side. I have good stuff too. Let's see what we draw. Hina. Let's see what we draw. Companion. More beasts. Kill command. That's what I wanted. Okay. Got the kill command. I'm going to hold off for the rest in case there's a flame strike or an arcane missile, because these things will just melt. And that's why I did the bit at the end. That's why I did the hero ability at the end. I don't want all my creatures to die, because then the drawing is not worth it. Okay, see, that's 6, and not taunt, so I can still go after face. Ability can get rid of quite a bit. That wouldn't have been a bad move if it weren't for the fact that I have more beasts. That was the wrong one to play. Oh well, it doesn't really matter, I win. I'm just being a douche. Okay. So, that's the power of beasts. They give you a crap ton of draws. And there's hopefully some information in there that's helpful for surviving. And there's our reward, 40 gold. Puts us up to a grand total of 40. So, yeah, that was the quest for today. Next time I'll probably have more than one quest waiting for you, unless I just get impatient and start playing some more until then. So, those are today's daily quests. Until next time, I'm Item User, signing off.